I'm going to tell you the one thing that every person on their deathbed wishes they had known at your age, but almost none of them have the courage to say out loud. I'm 77 years old. You think you're building a life. You think you're getting ahead. But after 5 decades of watching people win and lose, I've realized most of you aren't building a life at all. You're building a prison with a very expensive view. I spent 50 years chasing a version of myself that didn't exist. I reached the top of the mountain only to realize I was on the wrong mountain. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on the 3 lies that are eating your time and your soul without you even noticing. If you're waiting for one day to finally be happy, you've already lost, because one day is a ghost that disappears the second you try to touch it. I'm going to show you exactly how to stop being a spectator in your own life before it's too late to change the ending. I'm not here to give you advice. I'm here to give you back the years you're currently throwing away. Give me 10 minutes. I'll give you the 50 years I wasted, because the truth I'm about to share is the only thing that actually matters when the lights go out. There's a moment, and I need you to listen carefully, because this moment will come for you whether you're ready or not. There's a moment when you're lying in a hospital bed, or sitting alone at 3 in the morning, or standing at a funeral of someone who died with their music still inside them, and everything becomes terrifyingly clear, not confusing, not complicated, clear, like someone finally turned on the lights in a room you've been stumbling around in for decades. I had that moment at 71, 6 years ago, after a minor heart attack that my doctor called a warning shot. And in that hospital bed, with machines beeping and my wife crying in the corner, I didn't think about my career. I didn't think about the house. I didn't think about a single achievement hanging on my wall. I thought about Tuesday afternoons. Specifically, every Tuesday afternoon for 11 years that my son asked me to shoot hoops in the driveway, and every single time I said, "Not today, buddy. Dad's got work." He stopped asking when he was 14. He's 31 now. We talk on birthdays. That's what I thought about, not the promotions, the Tuesdays. And I realized something that cracked me open like an egg. We don't lose our lives all at once. We lose them one Tuesday at a time. Now, I promise you 3 lies. The 3 lies that have been quietly stealing your life while you smiled and called it success. Here's the first one. Lie number 1, I'll be happy when I get the promotion, when I pay off the debt, when the kids are older, when I lose the weight, when I find the right partner, when I retire. I spent 30 years living in when. 30 years treating my actual life like a waiting room. And here's what nobody tells you about: when every time you reach it, it moves. It always moves. Because when isn't a destination, it's a habit of mind. It's your brain's way of keeping happiness just far enough away that you never have to risk actually living. I had a colleague, brilliant man, Harvard-educated, corner office, the whole picture. He worked 70-hour weeks for 25 years. His whole life was organized around when I retire. That was his when. He retired at 62. He was dead at 64. Heart gave out 18 months in. His wife told me at the funeral, he didn't even know what he liked to do. He'd forgotten. That story used to sound sad to me. Now it sounds like a warning. Because here is what I know after 77 years on this earth. The life you keep postponing is the only life you actually have. There is no rehearsal. There is no version 2. This is a live performance, and most people are standing backstage waiting for their cue that never comes. Stop waiting. Not tomorrow. Right now. Today. Lie number 2 is sneakier. This one got me good. This one took me 40 years to catch. Lie number 2, more is more. More money, more status, more followers, more accomplishments, more square footage, more. Our entire society is built on this lie. You breathe it in every day without knowing it, and it feels like ambition. It feels like drive. It feels like you're doing the right thing. But here's what more actually does to you over time. It narrows you. Every year I chased more, my world got smaller. I had less patience for people who couldn't keep up. I had less interest in things that didn't advance me. I stopped reading for pleasure. I stopped taking walks with no destination. I stopped being curious about strangers. I became very successful and completely hollow at the same time. At 55, I had everything I'd ever wanted on paper, and I felt nothing. Not happy, not unhappy. Nothing. Like a television that's been left on in an empty room. You know what fills a person? And I mean really fills them at the level that makes you feel alive at 11 p.m. on a Wednesday for no particular reason? Connection. Presence. Meaning. Not achievements. Not acquisitions. The moments when you were so fully in your life that time actually stopped. And here's the devastating irony. The relentless chase for more. It doesn't just fail to fill you. It actively destroys the exact moments that could. You're at dinner, but you're checking emails. You're at your kid's recital, but you're mentally rehearsing Monday's meeting. Someone who loves you is talking to you, and you're already composing your response before they finish the sentence. You are physically present and spiritually absent, and you've been doing it so long you've forgotten what it feels like to actually be somewhere. I'm asking you to do something radical. I'm asking you to trade some of your more for depth, because I have never, not once, met a person at the end of their life who said, I wish I'd worked more hours. But I have sat with dozens of people in their final weeks who would have traded every single trophy on their shelf for one more ordinary Tuesday with someone they loved. Now, the third lie. This is the one that lives deepest. This is the one that's hardest to see because it disguises itself as wisdom. Lie number 3. I know who I am. Most people decide who they are somewhere between the ages of 20 and 30. They pick an identity. I'm the responsible one. I'm the provider. I'm the serious one. I'm the one who doesn't do things like that. And then they spend the next 50 years defending that identity like it's a country with borders. They stop trying things that don't match the character they built. They stop questioning the beliefs they inherited. They stop asking the only question that actually matters, which is this who I actually am, or is this just who I decided to be when I was too young and too scared to know better? I was 63 years old before I admitted that I had chosen my career because my father thought it was respectable, not because I loved it. Not because it lit something up in me, because it was safe and it made someone else proud. 63 years old. And when I finally admitted that, when I finally put down After Carry It for 4 decades, I felt something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I felt light, not happy, not successful. Light, like I'd been wearing a coat I didn't know I had on. You are not the title on your business card. You are not your income bracket. You are not the story your family told about you growing up. You are not even the story you've been telling yourself. You are whoever you are brave enough to become. At any age, in any decade, it is never, I promise you, it is never too late to put down the character you've been playing and ask what the real story is. So let me land this plane, because I want to leave you with something you can actually use today. Not someday. Today. 3 questions. Write them down if you can. First, what is the one thing in your life right now that you're doing for approval instead of joy? Just one thing. You know what it is. You've known for years. What is it? Second, who are the people that make you feel most alive? Not most impressive, not most successful, but most alive. And when did you last prioritize time with them? Third, if the version of you from 10 years ago could see the life you're living now, what would they be proud of? And what would break their heart? Don't answer these to me. Answer them to yourself. Honestly, in the quiet. Because here's the thing I need you to understand before you close this video and go back to your day. Time is not a resource you're running low on. Time is the only resource. Everything else, money, status, influence, all of it, those are things you can lose and recover. You can go broke and rebuild. You can fail and try again. You can lose a job and find another. But the Tuesday you didn't shoot hoops with your kid, that Tuesday is gone. It is permanently, irreversibly gone. And there are 1,000 Tuesdays like it that you are holding in your hand right now. Today, this week, don't put them down. Don't trade them. Use them. I'm 77 years old. I have, on a good day, maybe a handful of years left where I'm sharp enough and healthy enough to really show up for the people I love. You might have 40. You might have 50. Don't do what I did. Don't spend them building a prison and calling it a life. The light in this room is on. Now walk through the door.